Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 19 inches, Johnny Cashmere, Trent Acid, the Backseat Boys!
Stand up, Eric, stand up, and show the Backseat Boys some respect that they deserve.
John, I'll tell you what, the Backseat Boys have found themselves embroiled in a war with Sick Nick Mondo, a war that these two men do not want any part of. How do you fight a kamikaze pilot? How do you fight a man that gets hit with light tubes and likes it? How do you fight a man with no fear and been foiled into this war, drafted into this war, and Dogg 20 tonight, who was inches away from defeating Trent Acid 4 weeks ago for the combined junior heavyweight title?
Eric, it's not that Sick Nick Mondo is sick. I think he's a retard. I think he's an idiot. How many times does Johnny Cashmere and Trent Acid have to beat him up for him to give up, Eric?
John, I'll tell you what about the return of Rick Effin Blade last month here in CZW Beyond the Barrier? Rick Effin Blade, along with Nick Mondo, put CZW on the map. Two of the four pioneers of the junior heavyweight division. It was those tag team wars with the Backseat Boys against Blade and Mondo back in the year 2000 that helped put everybody on the map here and make this company famous. Chris Blade was not even booked here.
Let me tell you something. Sheriff Lobo has guaranteed me one thing, is that the security, CZW security, will be looking out for Rick Blade. If he dares step inside to the CZW arena, they will throw him out head first.
Hey, guess what, pal? Lobo doesn't work here anymore. Lobo's not around here.
Oh, he's the boss, Eric. He still signs the paychecks, daddy.
We've seen Rick Blade over the last several months buy tickets, sit in the crowd. We were not sure why Rick Blade was coming here to the CZW arena. It didn't work here. He quit after breaking his leg in several places back at Take One a year and a half ago. Last month, he made it known why he has returned to CZW.
Eric, I don't want him to return to CZW.
He belongs here.
He's nothing.
This is his home. It's his home,
If he
John.
comes up here, Eric, I will throw him out of here myself.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, I will.
Are you going to put a security shirt on and come out there and throw him out if he comes back?
Hey. Before you all get started and have fun and start with your little jokes, you might as well save it because we ain't wrestling tonight.
Yeah, they ain't wrestling tonight, Eric.
Oh, you people think this might be a work. No, we're really not wrestling at all tonight.
They don't want to wrestle, so they ain't gonna wrestle, Eric.
Wrestle, is that what they call it these days, wrestle?
Actually, we already made some pretty good money on the way out from some of the young ladies.
Oh, the ladies love them, Eric.
Yeah. The only people that appreciate us is CZW.
They better hang on to some of that money for the massage parlor.
What are you talking about? What massage parlor? I thought those things were illegal.
But the rest of you, bunch of ingrates, you turn your back on us? Hey! Yo! We've been all around the world, in case you didn't know, representing this company everywhere we go.
All around the world.
What do we get when we come home? We get disrespect from ingrates like you and like Rick Blade.
Yeah, Eric, disrespect from people like you and
Rick Blade couldn't cut it in CZW. He's a loser. Just like each and every one of you!
Yeah!
He could cut it!
He's a
when
loser!
He beat you for the tag team titles in August of 2000!
Oh, you think we're done? No. We're not even close to being done.
They're not done, Eric! They're not close to being done!
It's only an hour show,
First
John.
of all, do you know how hard it is to count ones when you people are being loud and ignorant?
Yeah, especially when you gotta count past 10!
Hey, anybody see that bat that Nick Mondo broke last month?
I mean, Eric, the ratings are going up on Fake You TV. The Backseat Boys are in the ring.
How about the Backseat Boys? Why don't you appreciate the fans here?
When my partner's talking, shut up!
Listen to this crowd.
You know, why don't the Backseat Boys, why doesn't Trent has to get off his high horse and realize that these fans here love him? These fans here respect him. What is he talking about? He's an ingrate.
That is exactly why we're not wrestling here tonight.
That's exactly why they're not wrestling, Eric.
You know what? I don't care. Cashmere and Acid can take their high ego.
The only people with half a brain are the people from New York.
You know what? I know he's lost it now.
We know.
Lost his
We know
mind
the
now.
people in South Philadelphia don't have brains. This place is going nuts for the Backseat Boys. Sold out. CZW Arena. All roads lead to Cage of Death.
You know, I would love to see Rick Blade jump the barrier now and kick the crowd out of the Backseat Boys.
That's how much we love you.
He's gonna pay them. He's gonna pay them to cheer them.
Wait a minute, that was it.
He's gonna pay the fans.
That was our massage money.
It sucks that we have to hurt good fans. We've been everywhere. We know everybody that thinks that they are somebody in the wrestling business. You can't go anywhere without hearing about the Backseat Boys.
You can't go anywhere, Eric. You will hear about the Backseat Boys.
You know, Nick Mondo and M-Dog 20 are waiting in the back
since
to
we're not
start this
wrestling,
match.
we might as well treat you fans and tell you what we really think of all the ingrates in the wrestling business in this era.
We gotta hear him talk.
I hope so.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, please. Someone go down there and shut him up, please.
What are you?
Don't make me go down there. I'll do it. Look at these disrespectful fans.
You two might like butt sex,
What? I guess the rumors are
but
true.
that doesn't mean you can blame Blade coming back on me. In case you forgot, when the guy left, I didn't even like him.
That's true.
Yeah, he don't like him. No one likes Rick Blade, Eric.
I like Rick
Oh,
Blade.
you're an idiot. You like Rick Blade.
By the way, just for once, I'd like to see you two. I'd like to see one of you take me on without the other running out. How about just once?
Oh, quit crying, you loser. He lost, Eric.
Just once.
He's a sore loser. Plain and
You know,
simple.
we saw Rick Blade return here last month to aid Nick Mondo, but that's true. Nick Mondo doesn't like him. Rick Blade broke Nick Mondo's fibula in a barbed wire ladder matchup in Sewell, New Jersey. When Rick Blade left the company, Nick Mondo was one of the first guys to open the door and kick him in the rump. Nick Mondo does not miss him, and I gotta tell you something, John. I don't think Nick Mondo even wants him back.
I mean, Eric, Nick Mondo right now is getting beaten by our international superstars. Oh, I didn't think M-Dog was even going to show up for fake UTV.
Oh, he's here, John. He's here and he's making a grand entrance.
From South Central Los Angeles, weighing in at 170 pounds, M-Dog 20!
Hurricane Rana, spinboard Hurricane Rana. He leaps up over him.
Someone got to slow M-Dog down, Eric.
M-Dog 20 with the pseudo stunner.
Ow.
A standing diamond dust, which he likes to call the pseudo stunner. Johnny Cashmere blocks him. M-Dog 20.
across the knee. Across his neck. You know Kashmere had neck problems in the past.
Trent Acid with a full Nelson. Nick Mondo goes up on the top rope. Has a spinning heel kick. M-Dog 20, look at the power of those legs. John, this is the kind of match we are going to see here tonight on Fake U TV. Fasten your seatbelts, reminiscent of what we saw in the summer of 2000 from Blade and Mondo and the Backseat Boys.
I mean, Eric, Brian Logan's got to get M-Dog or Mondo out of that ring. This is illegal. The bell has sounded.
German suplex from Nick Mondo. Trent Acid with the sneak attack. John, remember that classic matchup on July 22nd of 2000 between Blade and Mondo Backseat with those tables and ladders and chairs?
Kashmere misses with that baseball slide.
Hurricane Rana by M-Dog 20. Split-legged up top. Has him in position for something.
Oh, wait a minute. This is not fair.
He's got Kashmere by the neck.
Bam!
Nick Mondo. And again, John, we've seen Rick Blade. Last month, we saw Rick Blade come to the aid of Nick Mondo, but does he even want the aid? Does he even want to team with Rick Blade? Does he even want to be friends with Rick Blade?
Well, Eric, the fact still remains that Nick Mondo and Rick Blade, former world tag team champions.
M-Dog 20, Nick Mondo with the tope and helo. M-Dog 20 over the top. John, the fact also remains that Trent Acid did not defeat M-Dog 20 last month here at Beyond the Barrier. Those two will meet again in a singles match. And I got a feeling, John, that M-Dog 20 has our champs.
Are you forgetting Trent Acid defeated M-Dog 20 at Best of the Best too?
What about last month, John?
What about last month?
What about
I don't remember nothing about
What's
last
he
month.
done for us lately?
All I know is that it's Cage of Death season, Daddy, here at CZW. And get your tickets now because they're on sale and going fast.
The flagpole press. Wait a minute, in a Trent Acid head scissor. Then M-Dog 20 is lethal. One of the best young talents in the business. There's nobody more athletic in this industry than M-Dog 20. I'm sorry, John. He's one of the best.
I wonder who talked M-Dog 20 into being Nick Mondo's partner.
I don't think it took a lot of convincing once he saw what the Backseat Boys did to Nick Mondo last month. And of course, 2 weeks before that in Dover, Delaware, it didn't take a lot of convincing, especially last month with what happened during his matchup with Trent Acid.
Kashmere, Irish Whip, Nick Mondo into that steel guardrail, M-Dog 20, working over the neck of Trent Acid with those big forearms.
You know, John, some say that it was Nick Mondo's assault driver on Johnny Kashmere back last year at Take One in Sewell, New Jersey.
Ow!
That Johnny Kashmere into that psychopathic maniac. He was never the same after that assault driver off of the soda machine.
You may be right about that one, Eric.
So you can credit Nick Mondo to turning Johnny Kashmere into a controlled psychopath.
M-Dog now picking up Trent Acid. Mondo working over Kashmere in the other corner. Double Irish Whip. Nope. Backseat Boys block it. They that's brains, Eric.
Oh, look at these two.
That's brains, Daddy. And they're superstars.
Who choreographed that move? Jimmy Jam? Yakuza kick. Yakuza kick.
Ha! Would you believe me if I told you I taught them that?
Not a chance.
Well, I did.
Johnny Kashmere and Trent Acid, former World Tag Team Champions. Double hard by Trent Acid. Running shoulder by Johnny Kashmere. Double face buster.
Mondo does not want to be in there with Johnny Kashmere and Trent Acid being double teamed.
NWA Wildside sent all those tag teams, the Lost Boys and TNT, up here over the last several months to defeat the Backseat Boys. Did not happen.
Bam!
Spikes him on that neck. John, their former tag team champions. You know they would love a crack at the Hate Club at the Cage of Death. Springboard by M-Dog 20. Backseat driver. Backseat driver.
And they nailed them with it. I taught them that too. And who wouldn't want a shot at the Hate Club's tag team titles at Cage of Death 4, the biggest extravaganza in CZW of all time?
I don't know, John. They countered that springboard halo out of M-Dog 20, and who could stop the Backseat Boys? They look possessed. I don't know what got into them before the match with their rant and their rave on the microphone, but it seems to have worked because they look possessed.
They're the best tag team in the business, Eric, and you know it.
John, I gotta believe the best tag team in the business are the two guys that hold the CZW World Tag Team titles, the Hate Club.
Well, you might be right there too, but but don't tell him what I just said.
Oh no, your secret's safe with me.
I mean, because we partners, right?
Oh yeah.
We brown like that.
Oh yeah, we're brown like that.
Kashmir setting up those steel chairs on the outside. Kick to the gut there by Trent Acid, then one to the chest.
Setting up that Rory Elbow. Rory Elbow.
He missed.
Emdog 20 reverse.
Bam! Bam! He tried to break his neck.
He sure did. He sure did. Look on the outside, John. Johnny Kashmir set up several chairs out there, maybe for a Trent Acid bad trip. Johnny Kashmir up top. Emdog 20. Hurricane Rana. No.
Bam! Spear! He speared him.
He sure did. All of that time that the Backseat Boys took to concentrate on Emdog 20 allowed Nick Mondo to recuperate.
They're calling for it, Eric.
They're calling for the T gimmick.
The T gimmick.
I didn't name the move, I just call it. Nick Mondo with the reversal. Nick Mondo is fighting a one-man war in there.
Bam! Ha! Here it is! I taught them this too!
The dream sequence, John. Comic Atomic from Kashmir.
Bam!
Sequence.
1, 2, that should be in 3, no!
John, this match tremendous. Again, very reminiscent of the style of match that we saw from the Backseat Boys and Nick Mondo and Rick Blade in the summer of 2000. This a new level, a new style of competition. Stepped up quite a few notches since 2 years ago.
Right now, Johnny Kashmir lying Emdog 20 across the steel chairs that are set up on the concrete floor, and I did say concrete.
Trent Acid set up for the bad trip. The bad trip. Trent Acid and Johnny Kashmir are holding nothing back. They saw a capacity crowd here tonight at the CZW Arena. They know it's Cage Up that season. They are showcasing themselves here tonight on Fake U TV.
Oh, and what a match that would be if the Backseat Boys took on the Hate Club for the World Tag Team titles. But they have to get through Sick Nick Mondo and Emdog 20 first here on Fake U TV.
Nick Mondo with a Muay Thai kick. Nick Mondo going up top, maybe for that M. Bison. Has him in position. Kashmir has no idea.
Bam!
And
he nailed him with it.
John Nick Mondo, another guy who walked into the Cage Up that 3 last year in the semi-main event. He has tasted it. He has felt it. He knows what it's like to be a championship competition at the Cage of Death, and he would like nothing more than to be a championship competition once again, December the 14th.
Oh no, not this, no!
Nick Mondo has him in position maybe for that Mondo Crush. Mondo Crush.
Oh! I mean, I thought Johnny Kashmir was the legal man.
Nick Mondo now does not realize what happened. Nick Mondo thought that would end the match. Foot to the face and another. Emdog 20 in a bad position outside of the ring. Nick Mondo going outside to check on his partner. Nick Mondo may have to finish the match himself, which would be nothing different than what he has had to do the last several months in fighting the Backseat Boys 2-on-1.
It was just a few months ago, Emdog 20 injured his left knee. It looks like he re-aggravated that same injury, Eric.
And
but right now, Nick Mondo is setting up that table.
It was a match against Trent Acid in which he aggravated that knee injury originally.
I mean, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong. All the ringside seats for Cage of Death are sold out, and they sold out in 1 hour.
They sure are, John. Trent Acid may be knocked out cold with that shot from the chair.
That should be illegal, Eric. Brian Logan saw that.
He also saw Johnny Kashmir, Trent Acid hit Nick Mondo at light tubes the last several months and didn't do a damn thing about it. I question his authority and I question his integrity.
Nick Mondo going up. Oh, maybe he's wasted too much time. He wants to know what the fans think. This might be a big mistake.
Emdog 20 now on his feet as well. Oh no, John. John, the monkey's back. The monkey's back. He's gonna climb the pole like he did against Josh Prohibition.
Eric, that's our superstar down there.
It sure is. Kashmir with the power bomb. He moves Trent Acid off that table. Emdog 20 has no idea. Now he sees it. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Emdog 20 stuck up there. How's he gonna get down, John? He can climb up, but can he climb down?
Kashmir saved the day. Someone had to do it.
He's a regular hero, isn't he, John?
Emdog 20 now.
The
Still top that pole. Uh-oh.
A T gimmick. They have him up for that T gimmick. M-Dog 20 can't do a damn thing about it.
Oh, here we go. Mondo fights back.
They're going to go for it again.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
T gimmick.
Oh. Man, someone call 911! Someone call 911!
It's like unbelievable all over again.
That should be the last we see of Nick Mondo for a while. Hopefully for a long while. Maybe he won't show up the cage at that 4.
Check on Nick Mondo. He's in a bad position right now. Johnny Kashmere breaks the back of M-Dog 20.
Choke him to death.
Nails him with that broken heart, because every time he nails that move, there's going to be a broken heart. And M-Dog 20
is a referee.
He's back. It's Rick Blade. It's Rick Effin Blade. He's back. He's back in CZW.
Oh.
And there's nothing that the Backseat Boys can do about it. He's here, John. He's here. No, not tonight.
Bam. Oh, no.
Enzuigiri.
Someone get him out of here. Where's security?
Enzuigiri. And two of the greatest junior heavyweights of all time are getting it on here tonight in the CZW Arena at a night of
fair. Bam, DDT! That's not fair!
Rick Effin Blade, John. He's back. He's back.
He's not supposed to be here.
He wants back in, and I love it. Welcome
Ladies
home,
and gentlemen,
Rick.
the referee has a no contest.
Welcome home, Rick.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Look at security.
Beat him up.
Alone.
Rough him up a little bit.
And look at Kashmere putting the mouth on him. We want to see it happen. We want to see Blade in there. We want to see him back in CZW. I'd love to see him back in Cage of Death, John. What does Nick Mondo think about this? What is Nick Mondo going to think when he watches the videotape and sees that Rick Blade was the one that came to his aid?
Nick Mondo right now after being T gimmick through that table onto the concrete, Eric. I don't think he's thinking much of anything right now. He's probably asking himself, what have I done to deserve this beating? This butt whooping I just taken.
Whoa.
It's Zandik's back.
Oh man, what's he doing back out here?
It's his show. It's his show, John.
Rick Blade, this ain't Lobo's show tonight.
Rick Blade and Zandig have had a lot of heat over the last year and a half, John. They've had a lot of words said back and forth to each other through other parties and from each other. John, we could see them get it on right here. Rick Blade is a former graduate of the CZW Wrestling Academy. John Zandig was his teacher, his mentor.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't like the looks of this, Eric.
These two have problems, John.
I'm writing all this down so I tell Sheriff Lobo everything that happened.
In the wrestling business, it's called a heat, John.
I hope John Zandig
slaps him. Over a year and a half since I set foot in this ring. For any of you who don't know, about a year and a half ago, I did a swanton on about a 30-foot balcony, breaking my leg, nearly ended my career. Doctor said I was done. I said, fuck you, hell I am.
Oh, come on, Zay, they smack him around a little bit.
But a lot of shit was said. A lot of shit that was said out of emotion. Wasn't thought through. It was just said.
He said a lot of things,
There's
John.
nothing I could do to change what was done about a year and a half ago. I can't change the past. But the only thing I can do is create the future. Here.
Tell him you're sorry then.
The time has come. The time has come for me to come home. Let that shit in the past stay in the past. Let us continue the future together.
Oh, John, I'd love to see him back here. This is his home.
Not me, Eric, not me.
He helped start this company.
Where's security?
They're right outside the ring, John. Zandig signing their check tonight.
Rick, like you said, what was in the past was in the past. I accept what you have to say, but it's not me that has to accept you back into this house. It's you people out there. If you want Rick Blade back in CCW, let me hear a Rick fucking Blade!
No, please, everyone, shut up, please! Oh, please, everyone, shut up! Don't do this to us!
John, I think it's unanimous.
Oh, where's the boss? Where's the champ when you need
He's
him?
in Florida, and we don't need a recount. He's back. He's in, John. But what's Nick Mondo going to say about this?
Sounds like they want you back, brother.
There's a third party in that ring.
Wait a minute, John Zantek's not the boss of CZW.
Rick Blade broke
First and
Nick Mondo's
foremost, I just
fibula.
want to thank every single friggin' one of you. I really do appreciate that. I know a lot of people shit on CZW and their fans, but there ain't nobody like you in the entire world.
Well, that's true.
Sure is. We got the best fans on the planet, John. The most loyal fans.
Speaking of no one like him in the entire world, Nick Mondo, about 2 years ago, me and you wrestled these two little fairies in a ladder match.
Oh, wait a
It was a
minute.
ladder match.
July
A little
22nd.
building in Chance Arena in Sewell.
I was there. You
They're
were
not
there.
fairies either, Eric. They're superstars.
For any of you who don't remember that,
International.
none of us could walk for about 2 weeks after. I have an idea though. December 14th, the Cage of Death 4. What do you say? Me and you, we do this one more time against these two in a tables, ladders, and chair match.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a
I'd love to
minute.
see it, John.
He can't come
I'd
in
love to
here.
see it.
Let's put that shit aside and kick the shit out of these little fellas.
He can't come in here and make matches. He's lucky he's even in here.
I'd love to see it. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. One more time.
I mean,
Listen, when you left, I didn't like you. I didn't like you one bit, but let me tell you something. Right now, I hate those two.
oh, how dare? Why? Because they've been beating you
You
up.
guys want to see another ladder match like the one 2 years ago?
I'd love to see it. I was there. We were there. Some of the
Remember-
greatest of all time.
Do you remember what you guys chanted last time we had that ladder match?
Match of the year.
Something about the Hardys?
F the.
This is not good, Eric.
Let's do it one more time. Cage of Death 4.
It's on.
What do you mean it's on?
December the 14th. You thought those tickets sold fast. Now,
That's
John.
it. You heard it. December 14th. A blast from the past. You two are gonna die. Rick fucking Blade is back in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Mondo is still here doing what he does. Hit it, brother!